What if I told you getting 10,000 followers on TikTok is the easiest thing I've ever done? You would think I'm lying, because a lot of people struggle on TikTok. A lot of people have been on TikTok for years. A lot of people have been on TikTok for 1 year, been consistent. They're not seeing any changes. They don't know what they're doing wrong. And in this video, I'm gonna tell you what you're doing wrong, because I myself have gotten 10,000 followers in 30 days. So I'm gonna tell you exactly what I did from day 1 to day 30 that helped me get 10,000 followers in 1 month. Hi, if you're new here, my name is Bree and I'm a brand and content strategist. I'm the founder of Purpose Brand Management, and I've helped entrepreneurs, business owners, and influencers with their online brand, their presence, and their monetization. So let's get into today's video. 10,000 followers to a lot of people sounds insane, okay? It sounds crazy, it sounds hard, it sounds like a lot. But when I tell you right now, if I had to start from scratch, 0 across the playing field, 0 on IG, 0 on TikTok, 0 on YouTube, I am starting on TikTok first. The reason I am starting on TikTok first, because the visibility capability of that platform is not like any other one. You have the opportunity to get way more eyes on your content there versus YouTube and Instagram, and you need to abuse the system so that you get people that will follow you across platforms. So the first thing that I would do is I would make my account. If I am a business owner or an influencer, there's gonna be a slight difference. Obviously, if you're a business owner, you're gonna make the account name just your name. If you are going to be an influencer, you need to do your branding first. What does that mean? And with the business people, I'm assuming you've done your branding. That means, what is your brand identity going to be? Your brand purpose, your brand values, what audiences are you trying to attract? All of the foundations should be done before you open up an app to start editing videos, before you start recording your first piece of content. All of the groundwork of what an actual brand is needs to be done before you hit record. If you don't know what that is or who you are and what you want to do before creating content, I already have the breakout content system linked down below, which will walk you through that. The first thing I would make sure of is that before I even come out with my TikTok page, that I have at least 30 pieces of content in my drafts ready to go for a day that I don't feel like filming. Because a lot of people, where they go wrong with TikTok is they cannot remain consistent. TikTok is an app where if you're consistent, it will reward you. So you need to make sure within this 30 days, you are doing everything in your power to make sure that you can get those 10K followers. Number 2, what I'm gonna do is stop using ChatGPT. Stop using ChatGPT for every freaking video idea. You guys, all of my viral content within my branding business has been content that I've thought of by myself, and content that where I took cultural integrations and like things that were going on culturally and tied it to my business. That's the cheat code for viral content. A lot of people are always on ChatGPT. Give me 12 ideas for this video. Give me 50 ideas for this video. Look, I definitely think chat is very helpful and can help you out a lot when it comes to content if you're somebody starting from ground zero. But I'm telling you, as somebody who has worked in social media on and off for 7 to 8 years, that the content that you come up with yourself, if you really think about it and if you really get creative, is most likely going to do better. So if you are going to use ChatGPT, use it as inspiration and figure out how can you use that idea and tie it into cultural things that are currently going on. Because what people don't understand is social media is nothing but a place of current events. Think of you opening like your gossip magazine of the week when you were 16 years old and seeing what's going on. That is what social media is, and you need to use what's going on culturally to your advantage. So what I specifically did was, I am in the influencer marketing and the branding space and social media space, correct? So that at the surface is not enough for me to go viral. That at the surface is not enough to get views, because there's already a lot of people in this space doing it, giving the advice, giving the tips. Here's 5 things to clear up your thumbnail. Here's 5 tools to use for editing. Like, people are already doing that. So what I wanted to do was, I wanted to show things that people might not know, even though this industry is saturated already. What I did was, I took people's favorite pieces of pop culture, and their favorite parts of branding and marketing and social media, and added my own education and added my own value to it. So a lot of people think when they're creating content, everything should be about them, everything that they want, everything that they do. And that is the slowest way that you will grow online. You need to take whatever value value that you add. And if you're somebody that's like, I don't know what the value, I don't know what the value is that I add. What you need to do is take inventory of your skills. What does that mean? That means you need to be able to know what are your best skills, what are the best qualities about you that will get you more views, that will get you more people on your team, right? Or that will get more people to be attracted to you. The biggest thing that you're fighting for is not people to care, but you're fighting for attention. So how can you grab people's attention? If you don't know how to do that, it will be very hard for you to get to this 10K follower count. So the second thing I would be doing is posting at least twice a day on TikTok. TikTok is definitely one of those platforms where quantity is playing a huge role. So I posted twice a day, every day for 30 days. And I started with about 243 followers, and I now have, or not now, because I want to talk about that month. And then in the month, I think I ended with like anywhere between like 10,000 for 45 followers and 11,000 followers, right? So all I did was post twice a day. I was consistent, and I made sure everything that I posted was tied together. Where a lot of people go wrong on TikTok is they try to film any and everything throughout their day. Pick your pillars and stick with it. And when you're picking your pillars, think about pull content out of the pillars that would be valuable to someone else. If you're somebody who is in the makeup space, a beauty routine or a beauty tutorial is not that valuable, but you know what is valuable? Here's how I achieved this look for under $20. That's valuable. We are in a time where some people think we're in a recession. This is a hot topic. What can you do to give somebody double the value? When you think of, does this content piece give people value? And if your answer is yes, I want you to think, does this piece of content give people double value? Because I feel like when people hear the word value nowadays, everybody thinks they give value and they don't. Does this give double value to the person that it reaches? So that's what you have to do when it comes to content. I think a lot of people think, oh, she posted twice a day, every day, so some of the videos were like off game. Every video that I posted strategically aligned with my personal brand, and I made sure that it did. I fed the algorithm videos where they can finally figure out, okay, this is the type of person that would be attracted to this type of video. When you feed the algorithm garbage, it's gonna spit that content to people who like garbage, right? So people need to get in their heads, okay, I am creating this personal brand. This is who I want to be. This is what I look like in 10 years. So the type of people that I need are X. And once you figure that out, now once you start feeding the algorithm the content you're producing, you're using hashtags to appeal to that audience. By giving good hashtags, you're giving TikTok an indicator of what this is about and who would benefit from this. So that's what you need to focus on as well. Another big thing that people sleep on is use green screens as much as you can. Green screens do so well on TikTok. That is a feature I will die by. I've never been steered wrong by using a green screen, but there are people that I've audited in the past, people that I've worked with, that have never used a green screen feature on TikTok. That is a cheat code to using something, once again, going back to what's culturally trending, using cultural trend, using popular things, or using things that will help paint this story that you're about to relay to your audience members. If you have never used green screen on TikTok, I need you to use that immediately. Next video. Like, I need you to have probably 40% of your content should be green screen on TikTok, if you can. Now, I know that that's not ideal for everyone, and that can vary dependent on industry, but the biggest thing is you must use it, because this helps you so much with discoverability. Because once again, whatever that's in that green screen, it needs to be more popular than you. So if you're somebody who you are a matchmaker, you create beautiful couples, you help people get married, whatever the case is, I would be using Love Island right now, because Love Island is breaking the internet. So I would try to create a video with my expertise based on something and tying it in with Love Island, because now I'm using something culturally trending and my own expertise or my own knowledge or my own interest to bridge the gap. Okay, this is the easiest way to create content that will actually get you followers. Okay, so if you take these tips, you apply it, there's absolutely no reason you should not be able to get 10,000 followers. Now, 10,000 followers in a month is crazy. It is kind of fast. But I would say for you, because I've worked in social media for 8 years, I know what I'm doing. For a beginner, there's absolutely no reason for why in 4 months you shouldn't have 10,000 followers. No reason at all. TikTok is way too easy. Way too easy. So I hope this video was helpful. I hope you took some notes from this. I hope that you will actually take your TikTok seriously, because this is the platform where people are finding people. This is so much easier than YouTube and Instagram, and I really want people to take advantage. So if this was helpful to you, make sure you drop that secret emoji down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.